Hey there viewers, Partisan here again, and today I got a tutorial video talking about throws in Soul Calibur 4. In Soul Calibur, there's a lot more going on with throws than meets the eye. In this video, we will explore the nature and application of throws, as well as defense against them. And by the end of this video, you should know everything there is to know about throws. And if you thought they were cheap before, hopefully this video will convince you otherwise. So first things first, what are throws? Throws are attacks designed to defeat an opponent who guards in a specific way, most of the time as a way to punish predictable defenses. They are all unblockable attacks that in most cases can be broken. All throws have a canned animation and a specific effect, and they all require the character to be at a close range to the opponent to hit. There are also various types of throws, and all of them will be covered in this video. The first type of throws are called normal throws. Every character in the game has two of these throws. These are executed by pressing A plus G or B plus G. Normal throws may be ducked under or escaped, and at close range, normal throws will catch sidestepping as well. The second type of throws are command throws. Only certain characters have this type of throw. A command throw functions just like a regular one, except it has its own special command, and typically has a special ability, like being able to combo afterwards or just having higher damage. The next type of throw are crouch throws. Like the command throws, only some characters have this type of throw. These are typically done by pressing 2A plus G or 2B plus G. Crouch throws will only hit characters in a crouching animation or while they're doing a move that has a crouching property. These throws typically have better properties and do more damage than normal throws. Again, similar to normal throws, crouch throws can be broken, but the timing is more precise. Up next are side throws. Side throws happen when you perform a normal or command throw at an opponent's side axis. These typically do more damage than a normal throw, and they too can be escaped. Next, we have back throws. A back throw is when a character throws another character when they are completely behind them. These are probably the least common of normal throws, but they do a lot of damage when they land. Back throws can only be broken by certain characters. In addition to the basic types of throws, there are some special types in Soul Calibur 4 that you should know about. The first of these special throws are ground throws. These throws only hit characters who have been knocked down on the ground, and Rock and Astaroth are the only ones with this type of throw. And like most throw types, ground throws can be broken as well. Next for special throws, we have air throws. Air throws only hit airborne opponents and cannot be broken like most other throws. The best defense against air throws is to try and not get launched, as air grabs are generally used in combos only. Astaroth, Taki, and Yoshimitsu are the only characters that have air throws. Low throws are another special type of throw. These throws can be blocked low or broken. In certain situations, these throws can also pick up grounded characters for a different effect. Nightmare and Siegfried are the only ones with this type of throw, and they both have 2 each. Attack throws are next, and these are moves that when landed on hit, or in some cases counter hit, become a throw-like animation. These throws cannot be broken, and the only way to avoid them is not getting hit by the startup move. A common complaint amongst newer or inexperienced players is that throws are unfair or cheap. But the truth of the matter is that throws have a lot of ways they can be avoided. In this section, we will explore some of these options. The most basic way to avoid being thrown is simply staying away from your opponent. All throws have a relatively close range, so being outside of that range is the easiest way to deal with it. Use attacks that push the opponent away and make use of backdashes to keep your distance. Of course, it's not always possible to do this for an entire match, which brings me to ducking throws. Ducking throws is an amateur and an advanced method of dealing with throws all at the same time. Most newer players will duck throws because they do not know how to break them, and in doing so expose themselves to being hit by mids or crouch throws, which leads to major damage as you can see here. Ducking throws can be pretty risky, but that doesn't mean it's completely useless. A good player can duck under an obvious throw attempt and punish the opponent for a lot of damage. The key here is knowing your opponent's tendencies, and punishing them hard for being predictable. You can also be proactive and use a move with a crouching property to attack your opponent while evading the throw at the same time. All of these methods, however, are risky. There's another method which is generally preferred by seasoned players, but takes some practice. This method is breaking throws. Normal, command, crouch, ground, and low throws can all be stopped after the initial grab animation hits by a throw break. Breaking throws basically means you press A or B after you've been grabbed but before the throw animation begins. A throw break is tied to the button used to perform the throw. B plus G throws, for example, are broken by pressing B at the appropriate time. Command throws with the B plus G input are also broken with B. The same is true for ground throws and low throws. You should also know that back throws can only be broken by Astaroth and Voldo. It is important to note that you only get one chance to break a throw. This means that mashing A and B will not break all throws, only the first button input will be accepted. Using bound buttons like A plus B will also only register as one input. The game reads A plus B as A for purposes of breaking a throw. In order to increase the rate at which you break throws, consider your situation. Thinking about your position in the ring goes a long way. For example, if your opponent's A plus G throw rings out forward, you should be breaking A in a situation where your back is against the ring edge. These educated guesses can increase your throw breaking rate and make it tougher to stop you from defending yourself. One last note. Apprentice has a special throw break he can perform by pressing A plus B. This throw break will drain a little bit of force meter, but it will break any throw that can normally be broken without having to guess. This means that as long as Apprentice has force meter, he has no reason to risk ducking under throws. The other thing about this force break is that it always leaves Apprentice at neutral frames after a break, which isn't true for other characters in their breaks. When defending against basic throws, if you input the correct throw break early, you will deflect the opponent's hands away and be left at a slight frame advantage. However, if you input the correct throw break but late, you will still break the throw but be put at a slight disadvantage as shown here. One last thing before we're done here. First off, I hope you learned something about throws and know how to deal with them a little bit better. And secondly, I forgot to mention that a throw can't be parried or guard impacted like a normal attack, but it can be just impacted. How do you do that, you ask? Well, tune in to the next video to find out.